Welcome to Hey Real Quick with Marty and Amy. What do we got? We got a Nilla update.
Yes, we do.
How's she doing?
So Nilla is our dog who is 12 going on 13. She is at the vet. Took her this morning. Having another surgery. Had one in August.
It's about that time.
Hadn't had one in a while. Let's do it again. So she has, she's half schnauzer, half poodle, which is just a very expensive mutt. And I think I've said this before, she doesn't shed, and she's one of the non-allergic dogs. But the irony is she's allergic to everything. And now in her older age, she has
skin issues.
Right. Which they get these little spots. Doesn't mean you have to remove them. But she gets something called seborrheic gland cyst. So it's basically like your oil glands.
Right.
Like on a human. But they get clogged and they get a cyst on there.
Fantastic.
It's absolutely so exciting. And then sometimes they will sort of like reabsorb a little bit, but they never totally
go away on their own?
Mm-hmm. That's
Okay.
what you're hoping for. That's what
Right.
you're cheering for. Guess what? Don't happen. And hers will eventually rupture.
I don't like that.
I know you don't. And then it's a good old time. And so we call the vet. And I've just kind of postponed it this time because I was like, man, she had 9 spots removed last time. She looked like Franken dog.
She's not a big dog.
No, there's not a lot. And it was just like, people are like, what happened? Why is your dog look like a quilt? Like, it was crazy for a long time.
It's like Frankenweenie. Remember that cartoon?
Basically.
Yeah.
That's what she looked like. And so this time she's having 6 spots. I didn't even know. I was giving her a bath yesterday, and I was like, what's the spot on your paw? She's having
She didn't tell you?
No. So I'm about to go pick her up in, oh my gosh, they're probably about to call any minute. But at 4 or 5, and in case you wanted to know, and carry her out to the car like she's a baby, and, 10 days, watch the stitches, and oh my goodness.
How long does she have to be in the cone of shame?
She has been in a cone for 3
Oh, yeah,
months.
that's right. She lives in a
She's
cone.
lived in a cone more than I think she hasn't. So, I love her. She's super spry.
Cone life.
Cone life. If she had a big truck on the back, it would say cone life.
You ought to get her like a little doggy sweatshirt. It just says cone life, like a hooded sweatshirt.
Oh, yeah. I should get that printed up for her.
Right.
But I love her. But no signs of slowing down. So at this rate, we might have a couple surgeries a year till she goes to the Rainbow Bridge.
Do they have like punch cards for surgeries?
We need one. We should be due a free one right now. But and it's the kind of thing I've asked about. Is there a supplement she can take? Something they're like, trust us. If we knew something, we would be rich and dogs wouldn't have this problem.
Right.
And also the breed, the Schnauzer breed, is a little more prone to those things. Just in case you're wondering about seborrheic gland cysts in dogs.
Don't get that kind of dog.
Don't do it.
So the cone she's got to be in? Like, is it a...
So they call... Have you ever heard them say, I said, I forgot her cone. They're like, yeah, she can just use our e-collar that we have here. And I was like, so confused on the way to the car. I was like, e-collar?
Does it have an app?
Does it save on gas? I don't know what's happening. So I go to the car and I Google that, and it's because they compare it to an Elizabethan collar that the women used to wear back in the...
After they had surgery?
Queen Elizabeth. I'm like, are we comparing women and dogs? This is wrong.
Yeah,
I think they should have called it lampshade.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like that. It looks like a lampshade. So I think you call it a cone or a lampshade, not an e-collar.
Because of the first Queen Elizabeth?
The main one back in the day there, with the... It was like a curly...
I say she's been dead a minute. We can call it a dog collar.
But, yeah, it's weird. You should Google it. Maybe we'll put it up on our page.
Yeah.
But, oh, my goodness. So,
why did they wear those? Did they think they were, like, comfortable? Or no, it wasn't comfortable.
It had to be some kind of status or fashion thing or something. But anyway, she'll be in an e-collar lampshade dog cone for at least another month. Because even after she gets the stitches out, don't mess with that. So you got to take the cone off and feed her. And then, I know, woe is me, but whatever.
Well, also, it's 2024. So if you say anything, you're thinking electronic.
Right. People think, is the dog vaping? I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Cone life. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. So, anywho, that's the update on our dog.
Man.
So she's got to have stitches, which is, I'm going to say, it's hard to look at. Like my youngest kid, I don't like stitches on anybody. And they're not covering them up. So you're just seeing the whole.
Yeah, I hate when they try to show you when you pick up your dog. Like
they don't even show me anymore.
They're like, now right here. You're like,
I'm going to faint right here.
Yeah.
But, which kind of reminds me, I saw this thing yesterday on my reels. I don't know. Anyway.
Facebook Reels?
Yes. And I didn't know if it was real because it said, is this a myth or, whatever, true, that you can, if you had a wound, like an open cut, people would get ants, like, I guess the big ones with the pinchers, like an army ant or something.
Yeah.
And put the pinchers on the wound so it would clamp down on it and do it with 2 or 3 ants and then twist the body off and just leave the ant heads there so they'd act like stitches. I'm assuming you have broken down and went hiking and couldn't find nobody and you're doing this, or it was like way back in the day. Oh. But then I looked it up and it was real. At one point, people did that.
Okay. All right. I'm confused.
Yep.
So if you get a real bad cut, do you just happen to be at a giant anthill?
Yeah, I don't know who's fetching these ants.
I think the last thing I want to do when I have a giant gaping wound is be like, all right, let's go find some ants.
Let's put an ant on it.
Yeah. And then you got to get bit. What if you miss? What if last minute the ant's just like, nah, I'm not going to bite the wound. I'm going to bite right here.
Is the stinger kind of on their behind?
No, they bite you. It's got to hurt.
It said an army ant or a leaf cutter ant. You know those huge ants that are like on the
rainforest.
Yeah, like what's that planet Earth?
Like cutting down baby trees and stuff.
Suddenly you just hear a David Attenborough's voice. Like, and then he will take his wound and hold it together while his friend takes the ant, lets it clamp down on the laceration. Yeah, it was,
I think I just bleed.
I would just hold my skin together till it started growing back together or something.
Who figured that out?
I don't know. Yeah. You know what I think we should do?
Yeah, was Johnny Knoxville alive a long time ago? In the rainforest? Watch this.
Yeah. I didn't bring my stapler, but I saw these ants.
Yeah, Steve-O. Cut yourself real quick. Yeah, watch this. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this was pre-Neosporin. Yeah.
That's
butterfly
strange.
Bandages or whatever they call it. Yeah.
Speaking of stuff that's strange, I saw ant dogs. We're walking our dogs yesterday. Whatever. Yeah, yesterday. And we're walking them, and we walked by this little stone wall that's on this path, and there was a fake owl.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And the wall's 2 feet high. So there's a little fake owl on the wall. I was like, I don't know what that's supposed to be doing. But you know how people put them up, on a fence post?
Or they'll put them up in a pavilion, like a porch.
Yeah, like a barn or something.
To kind of keep the other birds out of there and stuff.
Well, they say birds, but don't they also say they keep snakes away?
Oh,
right?
Yeah, maybe so.
Owls swoop down and grab snakes.
Sure.
But then I told Robin, I was like, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure, maybe I'm just dumb. I'm pretty sure snakes can't look up. You're slithering on the ground. They don't have... It's mostly scent anyway. Have you ever seen a snake just be like, hold on, let me check out these trees real quick?
I don't feel good about this.
Yeah.
Can they smell it with their tongue? You know how they
Well, don't. Otherwise, you just put up a smell like an owl. But it's just an owl.
It's plastic.
It keeps snakes away.
Is it scented?
Or mice, or I don't know, what's it supposed to keep away? Whatever it is in the grass. It's not looking up into the trees and be like, is that real?
Hey, Bobby, what do you think? Is it a real one or is it a fake one? I don't know. Let's just keep slithering. I'm good. Let's just take our chances.
You go first. We'll check it out. Yeah, I just thought that was strange. I was like, I'm pretty sure snakes don't look up. And if they could, I don't think they care anyway.
I think I saw, was it on the entrance?
Speaking of dogs. Yeah, we got Cujo upstairs right now. Probably can't hear that.
His name is Cujo.
I'm guessing it's Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
always know when Amazon's. No.
Sorry. Sorry.
Every time.
He's huge.
We don't need a doorbell.
No.
It's just attack
the
door, bark at that man. How dare he set a package down.
Right.
And walk off. Yeah, no, I just ordered a fake owl.
You did?
No, I'm just kidding.
I think I saw it at the entrance, actually, of your...
Yeah, I don't know what. Maybe people are just moving it.
Oh,
You know what I'm going to do?
Like
I'm going to get a fake snake.
You should move it.
I'm going to get a fake snake and start putting that on the path.
Oh, my goodness. Get on Amazon and order some fake snakes.
I've seen those videos or reels.
Oh, yeah.
And people, they have these rattlesnakes and they look so real.
Oh.
And they'll sit them behind a golf cart. So when there's always like some elderly gentleman. They always do it to the older dude.
Oh, that's me.
And they go to get their club out. And the one guy will just be like, hey, man, watch that snake. Oh, gosh. And the guy will lose it, fall down a hill.
Oh, no.
Scream bloody murder. And then lately I've noticed they'll take them, like the rubbery snakes.
Yeah.
Have it on like a fishing line or something. And they hook it to the back of one guy's shirt playing golf.
Oh, my goodness.
And then everybody yells, snake. And when he runs, the snake just follows him. So I fell into that black hole the other day.
Oh, man. It's real.
Yeah. It's real.
Those reels are real. But Randall will sometimes look over like at night if I'm in the bed. I can't sleep. I know you're not supposed to be on your phone.
Yeah, it's supposed to put you to sleep.
I will be shaking, laughing, and crying so hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Snakes chasing people and got fake snakes. And then just people falling. Like hard.
Yeah. Any kind of, especially off a porch with a Ring camera.
It's the best.
It's really, really, really nice. So anyway, I'm going to be dog nurse for the next. Yeah. Tonight will be rough because she'll be whining because it'll be all sore. It'll hurt, even though she's not painkillers. Oh, and I think I might give her some of that firework medicine too. I got some of that.
It can't hurt.
No.
Our dogs, we found this out because 4th of July was what? Last week? 3 or 4 days ago? Whatever. They do not care about fireworks.
Wow.
Fireworks are just going off and they're just asleep. They're out. And if they hear them, they're just like, what was that? Okay, whatever. And just lay down.
Man.
Like nothing.
That's a dream.
And thunder. They don't care about thunder. They're like, whatever.
Well, she used to go nuts with all of it. And we did the thunder shirt. We did medications. But this year...
You should get an e-collar.
We were gone.
Sorry.
What's up, Elizabeth? She didn't do anything because I think she's deaf.
One of the perks.
One of the perks. I'm telling you. And we walked her 2 nights ago and somebody was still shooting fireworks. Pew, pew. And I was like, it's July 7th, but whatever. And a year or 2 ago, she'd have been flipping out.
She didn't hear anything?
Nada. Yeah. I was like, well, she is totally deaf.
Well, now you don't need firework medicine.
No, it's great. Yeah. Which I think it's like Xanax or something. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Probably.
So, going back to the vet.
Well, that'll be at least it's not expensive, At least it's really cheap. Every time you get your...
At the vet?
Yeah, it's never expensive.
Are you trying to make me angry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, every time I did same thing. Our vet, they're great.
Yeah.
However...
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
I think it's $70 to see the animal.
Yeah, right. If they get up on the table...
Yeah, I don't even want to think about surgery.
It's like the meter's running. It's like in a cab.
Yeah, can we knock this out?
Yeah. But, oh, my goodness. And then, which is great because they tend to the stuff. But then when you go home, if the animal's been wounded,
you got to bring them
they're
back.
sick, and then you're still on watch. I didn't get training in this.
No,
You know
I love
what
when
I
they
mean?
just keep an eye on it. First of all, it's not a casserole. I don't,
Yeah.
it's not in the oven. I can't just be
Right. I don't know what this is, what it should. If it gets,
Yeah.
if it starts to look bad,
if it
well,
starts.
it looks. I'm about to pass out looking at it right now because there's just stitches coming out everywhere and all these shaved spots. Looks like Frankenstein, and I've got to try to figure out a way to pick her up and not. Oh, and
Yeah.
my youngest he's like, oh, Mom, I can't look at it. Like
Yeah.
he'll start almost dry heaving.
I love when they say, or if it starts to look like it might be getting infected.
Why don't
First
you
of all,
just go
it looks
ahead and throw
infected right now. We haven't left.
antibiotics in the bag now. Yeah, just preemptive.
Yeah, just put them on antibiotics. What are
Yeah.
they going to do? OD on antibiotics?
No, it's a dog. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Let's
Yeah.
just give me the combo.
I'm all about proactive. I'm all about how many times do I not have to come back in here?
I know my luck with dogs.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like, let's just assume it's going to get infected. Can I get that prescription? Because I'm going to get it filled on the way home.
Yeah.
She's
'Cause
going to
if
have that
not-
first pill.
I'm calling you in 2 to 3 days. Hey, so you said, and then you got to take them back in sometime. Well, let's see. I've done that before.
We'll just bring them back in and we'll take a look. Is that look $75?
Can I text you a picture for $2? You know what I mean? Can I get a sliding scale on this if we do it like E version?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in her E-collar. Can I send you a E?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. The going and coming. And we live like 3 minutes from our vet.
Oh, we're
it's in the
close.
neighborhood.
Yeah.
But I do not like it. Oh, my goodness. And then going in and then the whole like a cat comes in while I'm trying to pay. And then,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. I don't know.
Well, maybe it'll go smooth.
Maybe. Yeah. We'll see. I'm going to have to recruit a family member. I'm going to be like,
Probably.
look, you take the credit card or whatever, and you go in and pay, and I'll pick her up in a towel or whatever. And
So wait a minute. What's the recovery? You said 10 days?
And I should know because we've done it so many times. She's in stitches for 10 days, and then you take her back.
And they
can
remove
take
them?
the stitches. They take the little... I'm getting kind of tongue-tied talking about it because, yeah.
So you don't have to walk her or anything?
I mean, I guess you could, but she's going to have a huge stitch place on the top of her back left paw.
Okay, that's
so
enough.
let's
All
not-
right. I'm just kidding.
Which I'm like, how do you not get grass in that? They go to the bathroom outside.
Oh, yeah.
And what do you can't wrap it up? I don't know. Can I put a Ziploc around that?
Yeah.
It's, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well,
But I love my dog. She's going to be 13 November 9th.
in dog years? No, just kidding.
Oh, no, in my years. Very much
So she's
my
like
years.
80.
I hope she is.
I think little dogs, it's like, used to they said dog years were 7, but that's
Yeah.
for bigger dogs, I think.
What is it for little
I
dogs?
think for little dogs, like 25 and under, something like that. I think it's like 5.5.
Per year?
Yeah. So I think she's only like, I'm not good at math.
13 times 5?
Yeah, whatever that is.
So she's
65.
only 65?
Well, and a half. So maybe she could retire next year.
Oh, no, she's still spry. This morning I walked her because you can't really see in
I didn't mean retire like
Yeah, no. Oh,
from the game.
I mean retire
Oh.
from everything. But and she was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Because people always say, "Oh, your puppy's so cute. Your dog's so cute." I'm like, "She's old.
Right.
She's really old." And they're like, "Oh, but she's." I'm like, "No, she's gonna outlive." Yeah.
That's like when you go somewhere with kids when they're
Mhm.
little, and everybody's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, they're so quiet. Is he always this quiet?" And you're like,
Yeah.
"Ah."
Yeah, because as soon as I take her back inside, she whines. And she does that. Like
That
almost
sounds like
talking
a
to you.
bloodhound.
She kind of does.
Yeah.
And it's in the morning because it's time to get out of the crate and go eat. And then you let her out of the crate and then she just sits on the rug and whines and won't come eat.
Well, speaking of segue, sorry. Speaking of sad and old and dogs,
Oh, no.
we were crazy bored the other day, and our boys are 14 and 12. So I was like, and we were watching something, and Old Yeller was on.
Oh, my gosh.
something.
I
I was
knew
like-
you were going to say
I was
it.
like, "Have y'all seen Old Yeller?" And they're like, "No." I was like, "Oh, you're watching it."
Oh my
And they're
gosh.
14, 12. So they're like, I was like, oh, it's sad. And
Yeah.
so, of course, one of them was like, wait a minute, does,
Yeah.
yes. So anyway, so we start watching it a little bit, and I was like, this is horrible. This movie is garbage. Who are these actors? They never worked again. There's no way.
That was the only thing they ever did. Yeah, you
I
don't
hope
know
it's the only thing they ever did. I was trying to pick out who was believable,
You're rating them.
Yeah, the little kid that just kept jumping in puddles. I was like, I guess I like him the best. I don't know. He was insane. He was just catching frogs and like pulling stuff out of his pockets. And I was looking at our boys, and they were just like, yeah, I mean, like, whatever. So I was like, you mean fast forward a little bit? And they're like, sure, let's just end it. Because they kind of know, about what's,
Yeah.
they know what it's, the gist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I guess I was just thinking about retiring dogs.
Yeah.
And so they know the gist. So I was like, all right, we'll fast forward a little bit. Fast forward like 20 minutes. Watch a little bit more. And I was like, oh my gosh, get to it. So go a little bit further. And they're like, oh, it's a long movie, Dad. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I was like, it's sad though, man. It's sad.
Yeah.
And they're like, how's it happen? I was like, just wait. Just wait. And then we get to the end.
Yeah.
And it happens.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, okay. Nothing. Just, there wasn't a wet eye in the house.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Even I was like, that was sad.
Yeah, we've been through too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day.
We're hardened by life. Because I was like, this is not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I never.
Oh, you never watched it?
No, I just always heard people talk about it. And I was like, well, I don't need to know. I don't need to watch it.
I think it was that and Where the Red Fern Grows.
Wowzer. I love that book.
Is that a Garth Brooks song? No, that's Where the Sidewalk Ends and the Road Begins. Sorry. I'm just kidding.
I thought that was Shel Silverstein. Where the sidewalks in? Where the sidewalk
No,
is?
I was joking.
Oh,
There's a
okay.
Garth Brooks.
Got
Anyway.
you. Sorry.
It's got to be your bull.
I ruined it. You wrecked it.
But no, yeah, Where the Red Fern Grows.
That's sad.
And Sounder.
Oh, yeah. You love that book.
I did love that book. I don't love a lot of books, and that was one of them.
Yeah. Where the Red Fern Grows is like, oh my God.
I have a 10 list. It's not top 10. It's 10.
10 total. Yeah, that's sad. Sad dog movies. I can't.
Yeah, what's up with the 80s and sad dog movies?
I don't know.
This is just.
We have gone.
Meanwhile, we've gone rogue.
And.
Yeah, they're still barking.
Yeah.
I guess there's nothing on TV lately. So, speaking of dogs.
Yeah.
Robin was watching. Is it The Incredible Journey?
Oh, yeah.
Or
one
whatever.
Of those
Michael J. Fox is like a.
The old guy is the golden retriever. He's the pit bull, and then there's a
Michael J. Fox is the pit bull, and then I was like,
Chance.
Yeah,
yeah.
It was. Robin was watching it. I was like, you got to turn this off, man.
Oh no, our kids love that movie. We had it on VHS and would watch it in the van. When we had a van with a VHS. Whew. Yeah, back in the day. Yeah. They'd be like, "Can we watch the dog movie?" They loved it. It's real cheesy. They all get lost.
Oh, it's cheesy.
Yeah. Oh, it's so little.
It was always pets getting lost.
It's
and
super
they could talk
stressful.
to each other, like Homeward Bound.
Oh yeah, maybe that's one I'm thinking.
Whatever. There's a dog lost in the woods. There's a bear, and he growls at it and fights it off. They're all the same.
Gets porcupine quills in it. Yeah, that happened.
And who are these families that are just like, I don't know where he went. They just drive off like to Vermont.
Like, I guess I'll make it back cross country.
He's smart.
Yeah. Let's make some flyers. There's always a couple of boxes of flyers.
It's a golden retriever. He doesn't own an atlas. Like, he's not tracking you cross country.
Oh my goodness. There was a lot of those. A lot of dogs.
A lot.
Remember the Air Bud? That was past our time, but like where dogs would place, I don't even know.
And then they had the husky thing. Sorry, we've gone into dog movies, but Air Bud. And then there was like, I guess Bud got bored with basketball and did other stuff.
Okay.
And then there was one with like puppies. And they were like, I don't know. They were like, one was like a gangster puppy and one was like country puppy. And like they were all had accents. It was.
That's so weird. I'm just going to say it. It's weird. like what movie maker is going, okay, guys, I got a good idea for a movie. Okay, awesome. Who should actors be? Well, there's a fresh litter of golden retrievers.
Yeah.
What?
The retrievers, oh my gosh. Air buddies. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, sequel.
Yeah.
They went again and did it.
Man.
Yeah, anyway,
There's too many.
Those
Sorry.
are not great.
About the only one I like dog movie-wise is, I'm going to say Bolt.
That was a cute movie.
Yeah,
Did you
that's
ever
about
see
it.
Marley and Me?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't watch that.
No, that's sad.
Because people were like, don't watch that.
Have you seen
grown people were like, do not watch that
Oh, I
movie.
watched it. Yeah, it's sad. But then there's like one that's, I'm just looking at here. A Dog's Purpose. That sounds uplifting. And then there's...
Oh, it's too sad.
There's one where it's like, I don't know if it's a dog's life or maybe it's a dog's purpose. And it's just over and over, like with different dogs and like they're...
Oh.
Like...
But they die?
I guess it's just like...
Oh, what they're...
Old Yeller on a loop or something.
Whoa, that's too much. You're going to need Nilla's Xanax to watch that with.
Yeah. Do you have tears in your body? You want to get them out? Let's watch it. Yeah.
So anyway, I love my dog. I'm going to go pick her up and treat her like a little baby. And
just cuddle with her and don't watch Old Yeller.
And don't look at her skin. Good gracious.
Watch Bolt.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right.
Oh, Godspeed, Nilla.
Yeah.
Good luck.